Hey everybody, as you know, I've been on a exercise diet plan now for 8 weeks, or I'm on 8th week. I did an initial measurement 4 weeks into it. In the last 4 weeks, I've lost 3 inches right across here. I have not weighed myself. This is not about what you weigh. This is about muscularity and tone. And you're not trying to lose weight specifically, you're trying to tone your body up. As you tone your body up, you will lose weight. If you go on the right diet, that is a bodybuilding diet, you will lose weight because the body does not like to be unhealthy. It does not like to be in excess of BMI. That's body fat muscle ratio is essentially what it is. So there's ways to measure that. I'm not really worried about what my BMI is. I'm worried about what my muscularity is. I'm not trying to win a contest. This is for me, for myself, and I'm making these videos due to popular request to inspire others. And when you get to be my age, you can get about the business of living, or you can get about the business of dying. When you put the wrong stuff in your body, like refined sugar, drinking a Pepsi, this is eating a candy bar, eating cheesecake for breakfast. Somebody got busted with that this morning. That is poison in the body. The body recognizes it as poison. It builds up. Actually, it creates a microbiome in your body, which is bad bacteria, bad viruses and so forth that feed on all this poisons you're feeding it, and creates an obesity effect. Unless you specifically have a hormonal imbalance from birth, which almost never happens, obesity is caused by lack of exercise and eating the wrong stuff. There's no other reason for it to happen ever. And this isn't fat shaming. I've been fat twice in my life. The first time I was pregnant like this. I had twins. I was so weak I would be hurting just walking around the shop with one lap. I couldn't do a full push-up. I've been weak, I've been fat twice. So we're getting rid of the fat weak for the second time. This is to inspire all the guys and girls like me that are fat and weak. This is how you go about it. How do you get from fat and weak and eating the wrong stuff to in shape eating the right stuff?
And not stop.
And you know, this is just to help everybody. If you watch it and you learn, great. If you don't, so you need something to live for. It could be your wife, it could be your kids, it could be your grandkids. You know, I'm 53 here just recently. I don't have any kids, but if I did, I'd be a granddaddy. Do I want to see my grandkids grow up? Or do I want to, you know, leave them a legacy of dead granddaddy? You know, my children are my dogs. If we had any, we don't have any right now. We lost our doo-doo, but we'll get another one. And these, if I'm so fat and weak I'm having a problem walking and sitting, I can't enjoy these motorcycles. So I'm enjoying them just having them here. I'm concentrating on Todd, getting Todd in shape. So this is just an inspirational video, what we're doing and why I'm bothering to make these videos. Nobody's paying me at this point in time to do this. This is purely from me to you guys out there and you girls out there who want to know. I know how to get in shape. I've done it. I learned. I know how to eat. I've done it. I've learned. And now, you know, in just 4 weeks, I lost 3 inches off the old gut. Now, I know this makes me look really fat because you gained 20 pounds on camera, but it's not as bad as it looks. It's going down. It's not there. And as if you watched all the videos, I tried to tear up a little bit on the abs, and I created a micro tear down here. So we've backed off for about 2 weeks. This feels good here. Exercise should never hurt. If it's hurting, you're doing too much too fast. It doesn't matter what level of shape you're in, from super weak, where you can't even use weights to try and start going, to super strong, and you're doing bench presses with 300 pounds. If it's hurting, you're doing too much too fast. It should never hurt. It should feel really, really good to do it. So back off the amount or degree or severity of how hard it is, your exercise. So I'm going to restart my abs all over again, and I'm going to tear it up a little slower. We're going to back off the wheel. I'm obviously not ready for it yet. We'll get there. As you watch these videos, you'll eventually see me get strong enough where the wheel won't matter. But I'm so far removed from that. But I know what I did. I know what kind of shape I got in. And we're going to do it again. And everybody's going to be able to see it right here on YouTube. So that's my inspiration for living. And the little girl behind the camera, that's my life. That's all I got. So you got to find your inspiration somewhere. Everybody's got something, even if it's just yourself. Because if you don't have yourself, you know what you got? You're underground. You're buried. That's what you got. And that ain't no fun. So we're going to start slowly. We're going to start with the ab circle. What do we pay for this thing? 50 bucks?
I don't know. It's like
It's wild.
get a
It wasn't
Walmart.
much. She asked for it. I got it at Walmart. It wasn't much. When we first got it, I still had the remainders of being in shape last time, and I tried it. And it didn't even do anything. It was too easy. I was still had the remainders of being in really, really good shape. Right now, I can barely do it. That's how out of shape I'm at. So you want to keep your knees together. It's a little easier if they're spread. So it's just a matter of what shape level you're in. So I'm going to try with my knees together again. Now, it's going to work your weakest muscle. So my camera girl tried it, who I bought this at her request, and she was having, she doesn't have very much upper body strength. So this was actually holding herself like this was hard, so she's got to work on that. So you don't want to swing. You want to work the muscle to go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't use momentum. Don't use momentum. You gotta muscle it up, and you gotta muscle it down. Muscle it up, muscle it down. So that's 10, that's 5 aside. And you see I was starting to shake just holding myself in position. And I've been working out for 2 months. It is still working me because I'm so out of shape. This is a video of how, from when you're stupid out of shape like me, how to get in shape. You follow? I'm not going, wow, look at me, I'm in shape. The whole point is, I'm not in shape. I'm not in shape. This is how you go from I'm not in shape and we don't hurt ourselves to getting in shape. So this worked all this here, and in here, and in here. That little bitty thing right there. And I barely did it. So I'm going to give myself a little walk. Okay? And I'm restarting the abs a little slowly. I don't need another macro here that holds you back. So we're just going to restart it a little slow. And go real easy. And we'll build it up again. So we're just going to leave the wheel alone for right now until I build this up a little more. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, I barely did the 10, which is only 5 on that side. I'm so out of shape. I'm gonna do my little walk. You know, my little break here. Those of you just watching this is like, why would you do that? Because you want it here in sets. That little break causes your testosterone to boost. And you need more testosterone production in your body, which will help your muscles heal and grow. And then the testosterone you are producing actually has to get into your bloodstream. It's called free testosterone. All right, get our start time. It's 3:08 p.m. So we're going to write it down. Start at 3 p.m. That's roughly there. Ab wheel. That's 10 times 2, which is 5 per side. I'm going to write that down too. I know what I did. It's 5 per side. It's 10 times 2. We'll go do it again. Again, we're starting. We haven't really worked abs directly for close to 2 weeks. So we're going to start slow and tear it up. I don't need another macro tear. You work when you got a macro tear. You go, ow, that hurts. Back it off. Don't work that area till you can't feel that, because a macro tear can become a hernia or a severe muscle tear in a second. Back it off. When you're really weak, like me, it's really easy to do a little bit too much and hurt yourself. Hospital visits are very expensive. Don't go there. That's what we're showing you, is how to stay out of the hospital and do this right without injury, and so you can actually build shape and size if you want, or just muscular tone. You decide where to stop. I'm happy this level. All you gotta do is maintain. If you don't maintain, you drop right back where you were. You decide where you want to go with it. How fit do you want to be? But no matter how heavy you are or how out of shape you are, every journey begins with a single step. You can start today, this second. You can start. We'll go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, I don't have very much. I have a little bit. The reason why I have a little bit, because when I was in really, really good shape, these things were rock hard. I was ripped up the sides, and they were literally 2 inches of muscle sticking out. Muscle has memory. So the shape I have is like going, wow, I seem to remember that over there. That's what's happening. But the strength is not there. The general shape wants to come back, but you got to build not just the shape, but the strength. I don't have the strength. So that's 3. So again, we're just going to keep this easy. I'm going to keep this at 5 sets. We're going to do another exercise of hopefully 5 sets, and we're going to attempt a third exercise at 5 sets and call it good. I've got to build this core muscle. If you don't build your core, if all you work on is up here, all you work on is down here, you cannot have a muscle imbalance in the body. But one day something's going to snap and you're going to hurt yourself. You end up with a hernia in the disc, or a snap muscle, or a something's going to happen. So don't do that. I'm showing you, if you watch all the videos, how to gradually work all the muscular areas of your body. It's so important to work everything, or you will see a doctor and pay him a lot of money. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now when you do this, if you get one of these, even if you're just going a little bit, even if it's just a ½ inch, that's okay. Start slow, don't force it. It will get better. It takes time. You cannot build from fat and weak like me into ripped muscularity in a day or even a couple of months. It don't happen. It takes time. You're not going to see me be like, oh my God, that looks pretty good, dude, for about a year. It takes time. Nothing worthwhile is free, cheap, or easy. Anything worthwhile, you got to put effort. Give yourself an E for effort and make it happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, before we put the ab wheel away, what we want to be able to do is go all the way up like this, and all the way up like that. Perfect control. Squeeze. 10 sets of 10 per side. Then, when we do that and it's easy, that can stay there. We're a ways from that. So that gives us 5 sets of 5. We're only doing 10 sets. It's only 5 sets at 5 a piece, so it's 10 total. That's 5 and 5 with 5 sets. It's nothing. So now we're going to go, and now that we're warmed up a little bit, we're going to go over here. And I say warmed up, but I actually feel what I did because I'm pathetically out of shape. Okay, now I'm not strong enough to lift my leg all the way up. That ain't happening. So what we're going to do is a knee bend raise. And you keep your legs together and you raise it like this. 1, all the way down because you want to tense the muscle. 2, now keep tension on the muscle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now that works all the muscles up in here, all these tendons up in here, works the abs a little bit. Most importantly, it works down here. So you're going to feel it on your weakest muscle group, the area you're working, as you build up strength. You know, I'm still so weak up here. I'm shaking, holding myself up. That's how far I am from being in shape. I'm like, oh my God, I know what I did. I'm like, wow, I got a long journey to get back in shape. But we'll get there. This is the important thing. We will get there, and everybody see it happen. When you're watching somebody that's all ripped and wow and this and that, and they're going through their thing, and you're fat and weak, it's totally uninspiring. It's like, how could I possibly be there? You can't. We're going to show you. So that's write it down as a dip bar / leg lift with a bent knee. How you write it down is irrelevant as long as you know what your notes mean. So we're going to attempt 5 sets of 10. See if we get there. But you can't swing and you can't force it. That's so important. Do not swing when you do your exercises. Use momentum and then do nothing, and you're going to create an injury from the momentum. I've seen it happen over and over again. Tension. 1. Tension. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. You got to start somewhere. And if I hadn't been doing my initial ab exercises on my back, if you go back to the videos, you'll see it, I wouldn't be ready for what I'm doing now. I could barely do them when I started. And the sad part is my abs were my strongest muscle group. Now they're my weakest. I'm like, that's so sad. But we will get it back. Did it before, and do it again. And this time everybody's going to see it happen. So here's the nice thing about having this stuff at home. I can sweat on my own equipment. They get a little mad at you when you do it at the gym. You're supposed to have a shirt and all that sort of stuff. Tension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 3 sets of 10. Now, technically, I can do the wheel on my knees, but again, I had that real bad knee injury, and it was bothering my knee to do that. So if you don't have a knee problem, you do the wheel just on your knees and go out and back. But I need to build up strength enough where I can do the wheel without being on my knees. So we'll just wait until we're strong enough. We're not there. Maybe in a couple of months, maybe in 6 months. How long does it matter? As long as I build it up incrementally. It's in small increments. So we begin again. Tension. 1, tension. 2, tension. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now some people call this the captain's chair. What you call it, you can see what it is. The name's really irrelevant. As long as you can see it, what's important is that you do the exercise properly. Don't ever go all the way out, and don't ever go all the way. You have to keep tension on the body part, so don't drop your legs all the way down. You want to keep the tension on the body part. So that's 4 sets of 10. A fairly easy compared to the hard ab move. So you guys will see me get really strong in time. So when people see the really strong videos, how do you get like that? Well, I'm this over here. Well, I am over here. I'm really, really weak. I'm really out of shape. And we're going to show you. So stay tuned. This is the process. Slow and steady. Steady at the helm, man. 1 knot ahead. It'll build up steam, trust me. Tension. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And yeah, I'm shaking because this exercise is hard for me because I'm really out of shape. It's a very easy exercise for someone who's in shape. I am not. That's the whole point of these videos. So that's 5 sets of 10 of that. And luckily it's not stupid hot. It's hot enough where I'm just standing around and dripping sweat. But also keep the fans off so you can actually hear me better a little bit. What I'm doing, talking about. Now we're going to go for a much harder ab exercise, which really lifts this muscle first. I don't know if I can do it. I really don't know. We're going to find out. And if I can, if I feel any pain or anything, I'm going to stop. So you boys make sure you get your jewels out of the way. You're going to squish them. Shoulders up a little bit, just a little bit. I'm going to bring it up. See, I can barely do this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I don't need another macro tear. No, I don't. I can barely get off this stupid thing. Do not need another macro tear, so we're just going to keep it at 5. I'm going to give it myself a little walk. As we build up strength, we can go a little higher, a little farther, finally be able to go up and curve and twist, which is still a really, really easy ab exercise. I'm just that far out of shape. This is fine. Some people can barely lift their whole body up a little bit. You got to start somewhere. Just give me a little bit. And then that little bit's going to become a little more, and a little more, and a little more. Gradually, you will get in shape. But half of your workout is your diet. If you don't watch that diet, everything you do just went out the window. Gotta watch that diet. Is it more important to eat cheesecake and drink beer, or is it more important to get in shape? You decide. Do you want to live? You want to die? You decide. It's a decision. It's a choice. It's a life choice. Get your tools out of the way, or you're going to wish you did. Up a little bit, little tension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But see, I'm not completely relaxing. That's relaxed. No tension on the muscles. That's not doing anything. Keep that tension there. You keep the tension there. Give myself my little break. We're only going to do 5 sets of that. Because I don't want to, I got to bring the abs back in line, build it up, go a lot more gradual than what I was doing. A macro tear will hold you back or slap you down silly for a couple of months. You don't need it, you don't want it, so it's a real good thing in a way that it happened so I could talk about it. Okay. Little tension when we start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't max out. Ugh. Ugh. Just the fact I got difficulty getting up from that position shows you how weak I really am. I'm completely out of shape. And I've been doing this for 2 months, and I'm way stronger than when I started. How sad is that? But that is the whole point of what I'm doing. I got to the point it hurt to sit down. It hurt to walk. It hurt to lay down. It hurt to sit and drive. I'm like, I gotta stop this. I'm that out of shape. Oh my God, I gotta stop this. The gut's hanging over the shorts. Oh my God. I'm gonna die in a couple of years. I gotta get in shape. So nothing else matters right now but that. If I don't get me back, I can't play with that. I gotta get Todd back online. So it's third set, I believe, yeah? Okay, so we're gonna go with our 4th set. We're gonna call it good at 5 sets. That's okay. And then next time we'll do a little more, and a little more, and a little more. Tension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now notice each time I come up, as weak as I am, I'm not relaxing, and I'm holding it for a split second. You gotta tense, you gotta tense, you gotta tense, you gotta tense. If you're not working the muscle, you're just gonna whoopee whoopee woo, you're not doing nothing, you're not gonna get anything, except an injury. You'll do that real good. You cannot use momentum. Without momentum, you're forcing the body to flex at the top and flex at the bottom. Do not use momentum in any exercise. When people instituted that cross-rating dipshit crap, well, I'm the new trainer with the new idea. You know what happened? Rotor cuff injuries went up 2,000%. Don't be stupid and go to the hospital. Pay attention. Actually know. Don't assume because I'm really, really weak right now that I don't know. I do. One thing I've noticed, which is I'm really honored, there's a whole bunch of guys that have been following me, not like hundreds, but a couple of them that are really ripped and really in shape. All of a sudden they're following me on the Instagram. It's like they're trying to give me encouragement or something. I'm so honored by that they would even care enough to follow my idiot little routine here. But I'm saying that facetiously because it's not. It's actually a really smart routine to show all us guys out there and girls out there that are really weak. You can get in shape, and this is how you do it gradually without injury. So we're going to do our last set of 5 here, and we're going to call it good. So, you boys get your stuff out of the way. Remember that, or you will get it pinched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And even though it's the last rep of the last set, I still didn't completely relax. Make sure if you can actually do a whole rep of your last set that you actually really do a whole rep. So I don't feel this massive burn, but I feel my muscles. I want to go slow and not create another macro tear. Tomorrow's another day. We can do more. So we got the bench. We're going to call it an ab raise. We got 5 reps times 5. And see, next time, this is coming up a line now. Every other exercise we do, unless it's an isolation move like curls, does work the core still, and in a different way, which is good. So next time we get back to abs, we'll know what we did, and we'll increase it. So we're not going to increase the difficulty, we're going to increase the number of reps or the number of sets or both, and see how we feel. And each time we do it, we'll do a little bit more, a little bit harder. So even though I did just a little bitty bit, we probably didn't get my eggs out, did we?
No, we forgot.
Yeah. My egg girl's just dropping the ball here. Fully losing it.
You said you were going to take care of that, so don't blame me for it.
Oh, I'm blaming you all the time. It's your responsibility to make sure I keep my act together. So, now even though I just did a little, I think I'm going to wash this banana.
Yeah, that banana's not good anymore.
Yeah.
It's
So when they get quite this bad, they start becoming alcohol inside, and then they're no good.
no good.
So you don't want, if you taste or smell any type of alcohol, they start fermenting, you toss it. So we're still going to do our little routine here. You know, one of our guys, Jamie, suggested this little concoction to kill the fruit flies. It works pretty good. We still got a couple dozen. What was that? It was dish detergent and something else?
Apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar and dish detergent in a jar, and he read about it. So I told her about it. She said, yay, boom, did it.
It's working.
It's working. Keeps them down. So we don't have a fruit fly infestation. We just got a couple of buzzers.
Yeah.
So Again, you need to hydrate. Now this is important. This gut sticks out like this because all these muscles here are stupid weak, which is why I had my macro tear. So I need to work those and build them up so when I start working more of the whole gut muscle, all of my ab muscles, these are in line with everything else. If I ignore this, I'm going to have a serious groin problem. You don't want to do that. Groin tears, little hernias, very expensive. You lose everything you just gained. You silent yourself. You start all over again. Or worse than what you started. So again, even though I just did a little bit, I still need to put protein in my body. I need to heal it. I need to boost my blood sugar. So we're going to have our little banana. So you can bring your eggs with you to the gym. Go ahead, carry your little cup, pop them right in, slurp them down. Have your orange Julius type shake I was describing the other day, pre-made. The eggs will not go bad in a couple hours by the refrigerator. They won't even go bad all day, unless you're in like 110 degrees in the truck or something. They'll last for quite a while in normal ambient temperature. How do I know this? Well, just what I was doing. I'm in prison. I got a little locker. What do you think I kept my eggs? In my little locker. They weren't refrigerated and they lasted a long time. I keep eggs in my little locker all week, not have them go bad, because I'm in ambient 75-degree temperature without sun beating on them. They didn't go bad. Put my little eggs in the refrigerator here. If somebody didn't do her egg job, stuff ready.
For you, for you.
Yeah. Quit talking. I got 2 knees,
Yeah.
2 hands. I ain't afraid to use them.
Yeah. Wow.
You need punishment, little girl.
Oh yeah, I'm just in sheer
You
terror.
should be knees off quaking or something.
Yeah.
Daddy's gonna get
Wishful thinking.
you probably like it. Okay. So we have our eggs kind of sort of ready to get somebody didn't do our egg jobby. Wasn't Daddy here.
Yeah, right.
Not Daddy's fault.
We agreed that you were going to take them out from now
We
on.
agreed that you were going to do your job.
No, I don't think so.
Camera girl's totally slacking off here. There's lots of different royal jelly on the market. Most of it's junk. This particular brand works really well. Actually has royal jelly in it. So just a name. We get this at the Korean market.
You probably get it online too.
I'll get online. It's made by Hy-Vee. Now, first royal jelly we found came out of Chinatown, downtown LA. Amazing stuff. They discontinued, they didn't bring it anymore. It took us 20 years to find another good brand. That's how hard it is to find something that actually has royal jelly in it. 20 years, try some of this, try some of that. Boy, just because it says royal jelly on the can doesn't mean it's really got any. Or you really think when they package this stuff up over in Asia, the FDA was over there watching. There's no FDA regulations on supplements of any kind. So it's up to the guy who's making your supplement that he's actually telling you the truth or not. Some are, most are not. They're just taking your money, laughing at the bank. So, you know, for those who are wondering, why am I not using a protein drink and all that sort of stuff? Well, when I came home and I was working out just a little bit, I tried all that. Man, it was nasty. Oh, God, was it nasty. And it didn't give me anywhere near the results of my eggs. So we're just going to go back. It was a routine that Rocky did, and all the guys in the 80s who really got large then. This is what they did. You know why they did it? Because it works. Oh my gosh. It works. If it ain't broken, don't fuck with it. Don't be fixing something that already works. No idea. Go ahead and down our eggs. We got 5 raw eggs here. Again, you can put it in a fruit smoothie, that sort of thing. You got to boost your blood sugar with natural fruit. Oh, raw eggs, I can't eat that. Whoa. And eat it that way. It's no problem. So down the hatch we go. One of the girls on Instagram, she's like, raw eggs, shudder. How do you do that? And I says, well, you hold your breath and swallow, like you've never done that before. And she goes, oh, no, never. Right? Tell me another one. So, again, we still need to hydrate. You know, this is not some big, giant glass. Nice little small glass. But you do have to put water in your body. I was just sweating and working out, and I've got to put that water back in my body. I have to replenish that.
You know those tough trainers who refuse to give water to their.
Yeah,
It's like.
you know, these
No
little
water.
TV shows, what they're creating is drama. They're not teaching you anything. Creating drama. Drama sells according to their little thing. As of this time, as of this moment of this taping, my channel's not monetized. This is purely me taking time out of my day to do this. I do not have to do this to try and help somebody who's watching. That's all it's for. Now maybe later we monetize the channel, maybe we don't. But the channel started April 2011 and it ain't monetized yet. That's why we only got a few subscribers. Because when they monetize it, they push viewership for you. When you don't monetize it, they actually hold you back like this. They want to push the money. They don't want to push the guys doing it for free. So that's that. That's our little workout for the day. We're re-beginning our abs. I don't want to push it too much because I did have that macro tear, so we did a very light workout. And all this has to be brought in line. I have to work all of this in the back. I have to work all of this, work all this, work all this in the front, everywhere. We'll get to that. Slow and steady wins the race. But man, I was getting love handles. I still got, I mean, look at this. I'm not a big guy. I'm really not. Look at all that. It's gonna go away. Oh no, that's horrible. I gotta get rid of that. So we're working on it. We're working on it. But in the last 4 weeks, I lost 3 inches right here. And I did that with exercise and I did it with diet. We put the body in ketosis. We're burning fat for energy. So no rice, no beans, no potatoes, no pasta.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You can still eat good and eat healthy, tasty food. You just leave that part out. No cake, no candy, no soda, no beer, no alcohol. So all that has yeast. It's a bad carbohydrate. It will keep your body out of ketosis. It won't happen. So drink and be happy, or be happy because you're healthy and shape. You choose. It's a life choice. See you guys in the next video.